Once again, in the building, I'm have to say big up all my subscribers, all my people across the world that's on YouTube. I know they miss me, yo. It's like, damn, no G-Terra, where G-Terra, no go live, nothing. So, I have to come on and just check in. It's a check-in right there for all of my subscribers. It's been a while. I'm going to talk to you today for some plain day, everyday stuff, you know what I mean? I'm booked for another interview. I'm going to go ahead and get this video out there a little bit. Tell some people what's happening. Do want to say one love. It's been a while, been busy. Everybody got that life, you know, you get busy sometimes you can't do the everyday thing that you usually used to doing. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let me take my time and get this information out there. Once you log in, subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and definitely check in. Drop a comment. We're about to talk about some teamwork, man, the dream work. Big up Rainier, big up Lorraine, big up everybody out there. Nikia, or Hema, big up everybody out there. Radia, I have so much people for big up. Solgie, Rokcstone, the whole team. Jano, King Malakia, Suzette. So much people for big up. Everybody was subscriber, everybody was pass through. Mahogany Sky. Yo, gotta big up my people them all across the globe. Tia, big up yourself. Let me share the video to you, because if I don't share it, you probably won't get nowhere right now. 1 second. I gotta let my Facebook crew know I'm live, because that's where I'm turning up on my Facebook. So I was saying I need a damn secretary, and I need a little maid too. I need all type of shit here. Even though I ain't trying to do it like, not like no European style. I mean like equal rights, love and respect, you know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, Mahogany. What's good? Hold on, let me make them know what time it is. Yeah, man, so check in, people, check in. You don't know. I say big up and bless up to all the people I'm watching, all I'm subscribing. You know, Mahogany, big up. Man, try to get a conversation started, because I got a lot of new subscribers, and I want to know what's the interest of these people, like what they're interested in. I didn't even take the time to, you know what I mean, express myself on certain other things, but I just want to get to know the interest of my people that's on my timeline right now. So I'm going to take the time to share this, get it out there to some of these people that's on there. Maybe they pass through and drop some feedback. I want to ask them like what type of topics they require, or like they like hearing about, because I talk about a lot of stuff, you know that, Tia. And we plan to do some stuff too. You need to call me. I was at a funeral though. I was in Ultra Rare, so I wasn't home. I was busy for a good while. So even right now I'm fighting a little bit of heat, and I know it's cold over there in some parts of North America, but yeah, I'm fighting the heat right now. But Tia, we need to connect and do some videos like we talked about. So man, I say, yeah man, for real. We need to do that. We need to get together. Call me on WhatsApp. Sometimes I'm so damn busy I forget to make the connections, but definitely call me, yo. You know what I mean? I'm with it. You already know. With it. Let me go ahead and keep sharing out a little bit more. Get some people up in the mix, you know. Gonna link up Rainier, busy over there. The whole team working together right now, working on different missions. A bunch of different musical stuff is going on, and I'm doing marketing, promotions, and pretty much working design. Crazy. I just finished taking a break from my design right now to go back and finish it later, hopefully. But yeah, it's like so much work, you know what I mean? That's why you ain't see me live that much. I got so much going on. So much different areas, you know what I mean? We're jumping around and making it happen, you know? But you know how it go, Tia. Miss Sky, you know how it go. We pretty much keep it moving, you know. Even right now, I just finished doing some work. I'm about to take a shower after this and get myself ready to do more work. It's just like, you know, it's not always working to get paid. We grinding ahead of money. We grinding to make shit happen on a whole nother level, you know what I mean? It's called, like, you got residual income. We grinding for residual, we grinding for long-term growth. you know, empire shit. You already know we're building empires, we're building up our own businesses. There's a lot going on. So yeah, man, that's what it's all about. So people tap in, subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, like, share, because it's gonna be a whole lot going on. I have a whole lot going on, a whole lot of connections. As you can see, I even look tired. I'm doing so much shit. I don't even get enough rest. Lately, I can't tell when last I got 8 hours of sleep. I've been sleeping for 4 to 5 hours, getting back up and going, because you can't make nothing stop you when you're trying to really accomplish certain goals. Not even, you know what I'm saying, not even sleep. It's like got to wake up out your bed when you got a mission or something happened to somebody you love. You're not gonna keep sleeping no matter how tired you are. You're gonna get up and go on that mission to try to help that person. If something happened to somebody you love and you know you tired, no matter how tired you are, you in that bed, if it's somebody you love, you're gonna get up. Whether you got 3 or 4 hours, you're gonna get up and go try to help that person out of whatever situation they're going through. Whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's the same thing when you got goals. Sometimes certain shit, it takes that sacrifice of time and energy, not people. Some people willing to go do people harm, so they try to get by on doing people harm, but I'm about sacrificing time and energy. So if I look tired sometime, okay, so be it. I'd rather look tired than be hurt over doing something wrong to somebody. So I sacrifice time and energy. And some people don't understand that. It's a lazy mentality that makes some people don't want to sacrifice time. They want to take the time to sit around all day, sit on a couch, lay in the bed, watch TV all day, when they could have used that time to build up so many different entities and areas of their life. You know what I'm saying? They could have did so much different things with the time they have. But instead they're using that time to lounge around all day. And then nothing gets done, and then they complain, say, oh, I ain't got nothing going on, shit dry and life is empty, ain't nothing much. But see, the thing is, you got to build and use your time wisely to create more progress for yourself, so you don't have to, you know, feel lazy or feel like nothing is happening, because you create moments, you create opportunities. You could create all type of stuff for yourself. And that's the thing where breaking out mentally, you have to start thinking to actually get to that level of realizing you could create the moments for yourself. So yeah, much love to all my people on my channel. It's too dry. I haven't gone live in about a week or two. I don't even know how long, but it's deserving that I go live. To all the people that subscribe, thank you. To all the people that's on my channel. And I'm just a humble individual. I'm not really into all the shiny shit. I am an artist, but I'm very like just down to earth. I don't present myself in the light of trying to be some fucking God that people should worship, or clothes and vanity make me a dope rapper, and all that bullshit is just like, you know, I'm a really mature man. I'm a man. I'm a warrior before anything. You know, I stand up for my people, stand up for my rights, stand up for the truth. You know, I just want to live in a world of truth. You know, I just want to live in a world where people are free to speak how they feel and get their point across. And if they disagree, they can still agree to disagree and live. Understand that the differences of the mentality shouldn't cause one to hate another. But if you think differently from somebody else, that's just thoughts or what you were taught. So, you know, if we could live together in love and unity, regardless of how different we think, that's where my mentality is at. I'm more into trying to cope and deal with everybody on a life base, instead of thinking to murder or get rid of somebody because they think different from me. That to me is retarded, barbaric thinking. You know, I come from a culture of kingship, queens. I come from a culture of civilization. The first civilization is my culture. You know what I mean? Timbuktu is my place. You know, it's our place, our ancestors' place. We built Timbuktu, we built these pyramids, we built all these things to generate life, to generate love, to generate energy. And all of what we do is about good energy. It's not about nothing evil. So I come from that goodness. Bless up, rain, and salute. And that's what I always want to represent, that goodness. That's where my conversation is always pointing toward that goodness, because I know I don't come from a barbaric background. I come from a royal lineage of people who are royal people. Not that I want to claim kingship, but I have respect for my people and ancestry, and know that I don't come from any lowly common folk. You know, like some low thinking, dog type thinking. You know, we're supposed to have a civilized building type structural thinking. The way we think is a foundation, building empires and building and helping people, constantly progressive. This is what my whole mentality, I think it comes from those days. You know, because I was taught a lot of shit. I seen the same TV everybody's seen. I seen the same shows when I was a kid growing up. I watched Chucky, Jason, all of that shit too, but it didn't get me and make me feel like, oh, I'm supposed to be a killer or some what you call him, serial killer, or I'm supposed to be some just gangster, just want to shoot people, you know. So all these mentalities I see out there on our people and all these different type of people that they want to be so hardcore, they all want to have their guns up and say they tough guys and they could kill, and everybody want to kill and act like killing is, I'm telling you, I could tell the world this, killing is the easiest thing to do. If everybody wanted to be a killer, everybody would die. Everybody would be fucking just dying on it until there's nothing left, because killing is actually easier than living. It's easier to kill somebody than to actually help them live, based on how simple and fragile humans are. So human beings got to remember empathy and love and look at themselves in the mirror and accept the truth that they're just another human being. So as much as they want to go out there and do harm to other people or ill-treat other people, they're just human. Somebody could do the same to them. So it's like no common sense in even thinking that way. It's like, what happened when it happened to you, you know? What you gonna do? Like, it's like that same movie you watch on Hollywood got that script really well. They got a lot of movies showing you the evil guy falling, and the evil guy is always like, when he falling, he always begging for his life. He might have killed 50,000 people. He might have killed 10 people. But when they catch this evil guy, all of a sudden, he's like, oh my God, please don't kill me. He talking about his kids and his wife. Like, hold up, bro. You killed a bunch of people. So why are you begging for your life? You know, and it's the same nature. We're all people. So yeah, man, Rainer, big up yourself. Please share this video, like, subscribe, share. Please share all the new people that's coming in. I'm over here rugged and rough, G-Terra representing. I'm saying no schooling. Yeah, man, straight musician. But as you know, life demands so much of us. We can't just stay focused on one thing at a time. It depends on what's going on. Right now, we're going through this pandemic era, and we're going into 2021. It seems like they're bringing us into this vaccine type shit where that's what I'm hearing about every day. So I'm like, how really are going? What's really going on? Vaccine time. So we gotta prepare ourselves for this this new world order. They got this depopulation agenda plan. We got to stay strong, get together, and figure out what our next move is. But we also got to keep growing in whatever way, whether it's financially, nation-wise, as our people together, unity-wise. We need to keep coming together and structuring ourselves for what type of plans we're going to make. Because there's a good chance we might have to fight. It's a good chance we might have to fight, all right? So some people think it's all peace and safety. Oh, no, but look, if you look in your past, you see a little bit of your future, you know? So there's a chance we might have to stand up for ourselves in battle against a certain force or the powers that be, whether you want to call it white supremacy or whatever it is in place that's holding all the power over people. There might be a fight one day to overthrow them. See? And so we got to prepare ourselves for all these different things that's in our life, in reality. It's not even a game. Some people are still living in the fantasy world and thinking, oh well, you know, it ain't never gonna be this. But the truth is, if you look, just a couple months ago there was riots where people was getting their head knocked off. Some people were getting, some people were getting fucked up in the streets. Some people thought they could do certain things and they got messed up because they thought they could. Just look at that video with the dude that pulled his sword out. For real, Mahogany, I feel you. You got to constantly train and keep yourself fit. Not just physically, but mentally too. You got to prepare yourself in every way, mentally, physically, and stay in shape on all sides. Like, dude came out with a sword trying to attack the damn riot crowd. I don't know who he was trying to get. I guess they broke into the store and he attacked them, and they effed them up. I'm not sure if he died, but I think some people said he died. They stumped him out so bad. They stumped that man into the ground. So, man, you have to be a spiritual warrior, physical warrior. You have to train on all sides. You have to be strong on all sides right now. No joke shit. And you got to train your immune system. Stop eating garbage. That's one of the number one things. You can't really do nothing when you're eating too much garbage. Your mind gets sick, your brain gets sick, So that's why we always talk about the food and all of them things there. So those are the things and topics that I'm always discussing on my timeline, regardless of what's going on. Wait, what the hell? hmm Those are my topics. Those are my main outlines. About music, food, spirituality, upliftment, unity, and our nation, our people, on a worldwide level. Because some black people, they only think about African American. I always hear that word, African Americans. It's not real. There's no African American. There's African and there's American people who feel like they're American. African people are always going to be African people. Whether they're in American, they're in Jamaica, they're still one people. So there's the trick. We're trying to break and decipher all of these things to always know that we one people regardless of how they try to fashion us and put us in these boxes. And say, oh, you're Pentecostal and you're Jehovah Witness. Oh yeah, you're Indian and you're black. But the truth is those black and Indian people already mixed and became black people already. So a lot of Indian people, you say Indian people, is black people. That some people look at me and call me Indian. But I'm a black man. Look at my mother. Look at my curls. Look at my hair. It's woolly. You know what I'm saying? This here skin off bronze. You know what I'm saying? Look at everything about me is a black man. I'm just brown skin. So a lot of people look at my texture, my hair, and they say, oh, Indian, because I got this really curly, soft hair. You know, it's not really like, it's a different texture. You know, it's not, my hair not harsh in a sense of like, when you feel it, it ain't tough. It's soft. You know what I mean? I say so. People think I'm Indian. I'm a black man. All black people got soft, curly hair. It's just that people got this analogy of thinking that you're supposed to have this straight hair, this European thing. This advertisement was in the mind of our people, our grandmothers, some of us great-grandmothers. They all got the advertisement. They watch TV and they see all these Revlon and these ladies doing like this with their hair and the straight hair all spreading out. So everybody thinks, oh damn, I don't like my curls. I want to straighten out mine. So you know, it's what happened to a lot of black girls. And then the men, they go join in too. I don't even know how the men get their perm in their damn hair. I don't know how they got their man perm. Anyway, it's just so much philosophies adopted by these people, and they force-fed people out of these things, you know. These things weren't like, it's not like you naturally born to be doing this shit, or you learned it somewhere. You know, our people learned that shit somewhere. They didn't just start doing that shit out of the blue. Yeah. Just like my homie, my wife actually asked me earlier, my woman asked me if I know where the jump the broom thing came from. I was like, no, I don't know where it originates from. I really don't. And you know what she told me? It originates from a slave master teaching the slaves to jump the broom to get married. So, you know, there's all these little philosophies and teachings that come from either white supremacy or European fascist, their dogma of philosophies from their books they wrote that usually state that, you know, black people are inferior and not equal to the common man. All that foolishness. Then later on, these same people come back around today to tell you that we're actually more than the common man. We could find all type of conversation to support right now where they tell you black people genetics are actually higher. I mean, the way our bodies are made up, the way we function is higher than a regular. It's damn near irregular to them. We actually have extra organs. It's not to disrespect to anybody, but melanin is a powerful thing. Combined with the sun, it's a natural action going on and creating of a extra. It's like having extra pigment. You know what I mean? Some extra organs. I mean, real talk. Like, yo, it's ridiculous. You got to do your own study on that to figure out what I'm talking about there. But it's a lot going on, and that is what causes a scare in white supremacy. There's this fight going on to get rid of a certain amount of people because of the fear of them being whatever they call it. They said they were going extinct or something like that. I don't know how true these things are. I really don't. I feel like people are just saying shit and making up shit, and everybody wants to say and talk all this time, but who's going extinct? If you keep having babies, nobody's going extinct. So I think there's a lot of fear going around and lies, deception, and tricks where people want to tear your people down, so they make up fake ass stories and pass around rumors, and all these rumors combine to cover the truth. The truth is covered by a bunch of fucking rumors and bullshit, and that's what I think it is. I think it's how they play the game to make you believe what they want you to believe, instead of you knowing the reality. And for us to know the reality, we gotta be meditating. We gotta be turning ourselves on the inside, looking inward. Because sometimes when we look outside, we don't really get nowhere. We just keep getting the same revolving obstacles, the things that spin around you, the sights, the visions, but you're not getting the internal vibrations of things, which is on the inside of you. That's why I say everything is on the inside of you. And if you look through the same eyes you got on your face are pearls. You got pearls in your face, but they're covered by eyelids. Notice that. And when you go to sleep, you close those lids and you protect those pearls. So I'm saying, or when something is going in your eye, you close those lids to protect those pearls, right? From being blind. They're very expensive. Just like your teeth in your mouth. They're very expensive. You might look at them as nothing, but all of the things that you have on you is more expensive than what you could buy materialistically. Your material is the most expensive material. You can't even buy a person. So when you meditate inward, you start to see that all the things, the powers you really have, is the reason why you made the way you made. You created in a powerful way. You got God flowing through you. You are the manifestation of God. People, and that's the reason why these people aim to hide all this information from individuals, so they wouldn't grow into the God self. Instead, they would stay low down in their ass and think on a low manner, like, you know, low manifestation, feel like they can't do shit with their life. This is the intention of the control, the mind control. The people want to control everything. They want you to feel inferior, think inferior, and walk around like you can't do nothing, like you ain't got no choice. That's what they do. They do that to establish themselves as great. Meanwhile, looking at you like you ain't nobody. So you got to know that for self, you have to look inward to decipher everything. It's on the inside. So meditation is the most powerful thing you can do, is to close off the world and just be calm, quiet, peaceful with yourself, and think on whatever you want to think on, you could think. But just be open-minded and let yourself flow into yourself. Because you have all the answers in there. And that's crazy. It's crazy to know that you got all the answers. That's why they send people to school, to block you out from yourself, so that you get soaked up with these information and philosophies and dogma that they have. They call it dogma. The fuck is dogma? Just the word alone makes me sick. I don't even like saying that word. It makes me feel sick when I say dog. That word right there. Yeah, but if you look at what they did, it's about getting your mind to be focused on what they put in place already. So you'll never find the keys that's inside of you to dig out that special energy and the special person that you really are, the creator that you are. You could create so much. You could create not just a business, but you could create your own energies, your own vibrations, your own circles, your own everything with people. I mean, it's just so much that's inside of us as individuals. And they aim to make us feel small and undergo the mission to be our true self. They don't want us to be our true self. And that's what all this shit around us is about. Be employee of the month. Yeah, you employee of the month. Or employee of the year. Yeah, you employee of the employee. Ye employed into getting your check. It's cool. I'm not knocking it because I worked for years. All of us got to work to make a living, but there's a reason why they position everything in a way where you have to work in their system. Is that you don't build your own. They never wanted us to create our own. That's what this shit is all about. They took from us what we had, and to stop us from ever creating it again, they made their shit to block us from ever doing anything ever again. You have to catch up to that shit. So this is what people have been doing for the last hundreds of years. It's not even just 100 years. It's been 2, 3, 4. It's probably more than that. It's probably longer than I know. Because I only could do so much history, and I only know so much. Like sometimes people pretend to know more than they do know. But I don't do that. I ain't got the time for that shit. I know what I know, but I like to talk so people could teach me a thing or two. Because we're all growing and learning daily. We learn on a daily basis. And not like we just out here trying to teach everybody. We got to be grasping. For you to has power, it goes back and forth. Boop, 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 boop. Anything that has power. There's power already. I just hit you with a 2-piece, a 3-piece. That was power. You see that? Anything that goes back and forth is power. Even your hands. That creates power. So if you take a lever and you pull them like this, you can make a wheel turn. In the old days, that's how they actually made, they spin threads to make clothes. They made it with their hands by moving machines like that back and forth. So you see, energy is created. Everything is made through energy and movement. So for you to have anything, you gotta learn to put your energy out in a positive way, either with your hands, your mind, body, however, feet. Just like getting somewhere, you walk down the road, you just accomplish a mission. So everything in life is like that. And we say sometimes people forget that shit, that it's that simple. To support, love each other, and make it happen with our people, it's just a simple energy giving. It's not no rocket science. It's not nothing that's hard to do. It's just a simple energy. So, you know, all of these people that's selling out and making it look like we have to do all of this grimy ass shit and treat people like shit and act like we're materialistic beings over everything to have money. You know, these are foreign entities. It's foreign because a real man and a real woman knows their nakedness. A real man and a real woman knows their nakedness. You know your titties. I know my chest. You know your ass. I know my ass. I know my balls. You understand what I'm saying? When you break yourself down to who you really are, you have to be humble because that's where you come from. You come out of baby naked. You didn't come out in no damn Gucci jacket. You came out of your mama butt naked. So this is how you your true form without the egotistic clothes and everything that you bring into yourself. The chains and the watches and the shoes and all of the fancy shit and all this stuff you start clamoring for and trying to get into the world of physical things. When you get all of those things, you got to still remember you came from being a butt naked baby in your mama's stomach. You were butt naked. So you came out of your mama naked. And that's always going to be your true form, to remember and know yourself as that. And when you leave, it's the same thing. None of those things matter. So being that you could look into yourself and see that, then you know the truth. You could love and respect each individual on the level because they're born the same fucking way. But people become like dogs. They're not even like dogs, because dogs been doing better than people lately. Let me see what they became like. Hyenas probably. Hyenas, a terrible bunch. People become like hyenas at each other. Like they forget each other. They born naked from their mama. Every one of these, every fucking body born naked out their mama. Came out your mama naked. But everybody's acting like we're so fucking different. And I'm so better than you. And I can't do, and you, this, and just everybody forget their fucking culture and their roots that's inside of them. Like, yo, you was a naked, blood-clad baby, you know, boy. All of a sudden, you go on brand new stuff. Like, you know the runnings, like every man and every woman is a man and a woman born naked. So this is the evolution of mankind and the thinking. To be elevated, one have to look at the truth for the truth and start to reason with himself in equality and consciousness and say, well, if that man is different from me, it doesn't mean anything. He's just different because he got different type of appearance. But the truth is, some people were so foolish, they seen difference as lesser or more. And then some people seen dick size as lesser or more too. That's really the truth, you know what I'm saying? It's like some men, you know, they pull out their 3-inch John and shit, and I pull out a 7-inch John. It's dead, and then it get hard. It's like 10 inches. He's like, what the fuck? Damn, he's fucking the shit out that girl, and I want to have a dick like that. You know, really, that's what it really boils down to, yo. It really boils down to people wanting to have the exact thing that everybody has. Like, if I got a big penis, another guy is jealous of that shit because my roots and my nature probably, you know, comes with a big cock, you know, but they mad about that shit because they didn't, you know. It's kind of like women do it too, you know. Some women, they look at another chick, she got a big booty. It's natural. She ain't had to buy nothing. She born with her mama, you know, like they got big asses. That's just how she is. You got another girl who ain't got much ass looking at her with a little bit of feelings of like, that shit gotta be fake, or she know it ain't fake, but she gonna hate on it a little. She gonna find some way to hate on it because it ain't hers. It's kind of, some people carry that type of ego and narcissistic vibe where they don't like something because they ain't got it. You know what I mean? This and it happens on many levels. It could be eyes, it could be dick, it could be your ass, it could be a girl's ass. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Charlie, big up yourself, bro. Big up, sis. Much love and respect to everybody. Rainy, you know what time it is. Hey, man, it's so much. Human beings have taken on different entities as far as their materialistic shit go. They've taken on so much shit to themselves, forgetting that they were born naked. And then women have been looked upon as meat now and flesh, and people just think a woman is just there to fuck. Some men, they got it twisted. Some women, they think the same way about themselves. They don't realize they got so much more to offer than just sex. Some men feel the same way, like they just have sex and money, and there's so much more intellectually going on with us as people. And people are overlooking all that shit for the base foundation shit, the base shit, the balls, the dick, the ass. Those are the bases people dwell on, not realizing that there's so much more to us. We're spiritually, we're deeper than all of that shit. So here's what's happening right now. People are falling to their eyeballs. They're like this, yet blinded. Their eyeballs are wide the fuck open. They're looking at everything and they're jealous of it and they like this and they want that and they want to catch this and they're getting that. But they're still blind. So it's like seeing but not seeing at all. Yet the blind man who has no sight sees more than some of these people do, because he's not seeing the physical things. He's living in the spiritual world even when he's awake, because he's forced to look into that darkness behind his eyelids. So it keeps him realizing that life has much more to offer than the physical touch of things. He has to look into that spiritual realm of feel everything. So feeling makes him know that it's much more to life than seeing. For the eyes, these pearls could be your trick. It could be the shit that deceives. It's what deceived many people. These eyes have deceived many men and led them to their death, because they thought they were doing something good because they seen a bunch of gold and platinum, they seen cars, they seen all of it. They went over there and got murdered, not realizing that it was a setup. They tricked their eyes. When you want to set somebody up or get somebody caught up, what you do? You put something nice in front of their eyes to deceive them. They come over there to get it, they get messed up. So this is how they've used people's eyes to destroy them. And the same way the system is using people's eyes right now to run the system and keep the people in mental control. That's why they created a TV. Think about it. If everybody couldn't see those eyes and be controlled through the eyes, it wouldn't make no TV showing you all of these shows and things to convince you that this is okay and it's okay to accept that shit. That's what that is for. It's to rule you through your own thinking. So eventually everything they give you. So that's what they use to trick the eyes. They use the television, they use all of these different games, they use a bunch of different methods to persuade, convince you to accept bad as good. And even sometimes they turn the good to bad. They've been doing that shit for like the longest time. Some people can't catch up to it because they're just not that slick to decipher all of these shows. You gotta be deciphering these things. You gotta be opening your mind when you're watching these things. You can't just be all into the entertainment like, yeah, sluggish with it, because if you don't, they'll always get by you. They'll be over your head and controlling your subconscious and your psyche with these messages that they have. See? So you have to be kind of on point with everything you watch and see. You got to be on point with it. See? Real talk. Big up Charlie. Really, really, really though. Please like the video and share for me, please, family. You don't know, invite a friend, tell a friend. Nothing but love and respect. So these are my topics I'm usually about, because I could speak on many different things, as I've been an observer of life on a whole level. We ain't just living out here and just doing whatever. We observing as we go. Just because I make music don't mean all I care about is music. I care about all type of stuff. I care about the everyday man. That's what he doing. I care about my sisters. I care about the feelings of my people. I want to keep in touch. I want to be making plans with, what I'm saying? I want to do big things in life on a natural level, on an organic, loving level, Not just because some people got millions of dollars, I'm going to work with them and I'm going to be big time. That to me is small. I believe people, just the love that we have for each other is everything. I'm the type of person, Love to me mean more than everything. Like if I get love and I could come to your house and I'm hungry and got no money and you could feed me a meal and I could do the same for you, that to me is every fucking thing. All the other shit is besides it, because the true earth got everything on it as a blessing from the Most High Creator and the universe. The food, the waters, the ocean, the sunshine, the stars in the sky, the moon is all free up in there. Every night you go outside and see the moon tonight, the stars, they're doing something for you. Whether you believe it or not, the sun does something for you. Guarantee you couldn't live without the sun. The air you breathe every day freely is doing, keeping you alive. All of these things come to you as a blessing of the universe and the Most High. So how can we not be thankful? How can we not be sure and thankful of this life of the blessing? You know what I say? Let's just love each other and see that we are equal to this. So we should just all share with each other. Take the land, start planting some food on it instead of watching each other starve and talking about, oh, we ain't got no food. And you ain't got enough money to go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Let's start wising up, overthrow the evil government that's in place. Because it's obvious that the government is evil when they let the land loose with nothing on it while people starve. There's 1 million acres of land, just nothing there. You could plant apples, oranges, peaches, fucking plums, watermelons, fucking... You could plant 100 vineyards on these millions of acres that's all around us in the world. All of this motherfucker. But instead, the governments leave these barren lands and tell people, oh, well, you got to come to our little food stores so we could be more trillionaires after you finish buying your food from us. So, you know, this is the control that the world is up under. And these are the things we just need to break that little barrier and say, yo, fuck it with all of that bullshit. It's time to open up the gates and let everybody have a piece of land and plant some blood clot food. That's simple. That's how I see it. Maybe I'm out there. Is that like crazy or something for me to say, damn, maybe everybody just need to get the land. We need to get together as people and say, yo, let's split up this land and plant some freaking food for everybody's family. And everybody claim a piece of land. Look, all that land is sitting the fuck out of Jamaica. Land every damn where nobody lives on it. America, land goddamn, nobody lives on it. Land Canada, nobody lives on it. It's the same thing everywhere. Somehow these people got control of everybody noggin, telling them, oh man, don't starve now, come to Walmart. But they got land everywhere. You could have been planting your own apples. What's going on? This is the control that's been going on before the COVID shit. So it ain't nothing new. This mind control shit is old as fuck. It ain't nothing new. Shit, they've been controlling people forever now. And this is the shit I'm talking about. I believe that we could overlook, when you look inside yourself and start seeing that, you start to see that truth. You're like, wow, look at that. See, all the stuff is in you. And you get all those answers. And you come back and say, man, I ain't got to listen to these stupid fucks. I just need enough people to gather with me in what I believe in. Start your own government. Start your own daggone, whatever it is, party, political party, and overthrow the evil crap that the other ones are promoting. Because that's all they are. They're just a snake with a big old head that's saying, all right, this is how we're going to control everything. There ain't nothing else. It's just some people that realize that if they keep control, they'll make trillions and trillions of dollars upon trillions off of the other people. That's all they're doing. That's all it's about, keeping wealth positioned to themselves while everybody else works for them without even knowing they work for them. Because their entities are so broken apart. Boom, boom, boom. You got 6 fucking people controlling 100 different stores. And you think it's different people. Oh shit, Pepsi and Coca-Cola are the same person. Damn, I didn't even realize they're the same. I'm not saying that is true, but that's how these people are working on us. On our whole society, our grandmas, our mamas, they've been like that. Johnson & Johnson, baby powder, all that shit, that's how they've been working on us. Feel me? Same people selling cocaine. Baby powder, cocaine. You get what I'm saying? So we have to wise up, look inside, and start really coming together about the shit and stop being egotistic. Because that's what I'm far from right now, my ego. I don't give a fuck about my ego. I don't give a fuck about the clothes, the fancy shit. None of that mean nothing to me. I got enough problems in my life to realize it means nothing. I had enough issues dealing with life on certain levels to realize that things mean shit. I just buried my grandfather Saturday. My grandfather is a builder of $1 million business. He built a business that's worth over millions of dollars of US dollars. My grandfather passed away at 92 years old. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. When they buried him Saturday, and I watched that grave get filled up with cement on the top, my grandfather went in the ground as he came in the earth. He ain't went in butt naked, but he damn sure near went in. But he went in with his little suit on, but he passed away. And you know that's just a reality for people. So why would we waste time on anything else but loving each other? I'm always asking that question, like how people spend so much time on hate, fighting against each other, you know, and we have all this love here to give. We have that short lifespan. You know, lifelong, yeah, live a long life to 90 years old. Yeah, you live to 100 or something years old, cool. But think about it, how long is that? You know, I did a math the other day and I can't stop doing it. Ever since I did it, I got even more humble. I realized that people don't even live 100,000 days. Most people don't live to see 100,000 days. Think about what 100,000 days is. It's like 120 years or some shit. 365 years days in a year. Do the math. 365 times 10 is 3,000 something days. And I'm saying that's just 10 years. So you got 3,000, call it 3,000. It's 10 years. 10 years, 20 years is 6,000 days. You know what I'm saying? So just do it like that. 20 years, 6,000 days. So 12,000 days, 40 years. You get what I'm saying? That's how short the time span is on people dealing on a daily basis. So what's the time wasted on? I always ask that shit. Like, what the fuck is people doing wasting their time hating and talking about shit that don't even matter to them building a legacy? You know what I mean? There's so much things going on we should be focused on. Big up yourself, Mahogany. See you when you get back. But yeah, man, these are the things that I'm always speaking on, and it's very interesting to me to see that I got people that can connect with me and feel that vibe or understand where I'm coming from, and they probably think that way too. Otherwise than that, you know, I'll just try to avoid any energy that's not love. I try to avoid that shit. It's just not for me. Cause I'm in love with life. I'm in love with people. Shit, and I know death is a family member of life somehow. Yeah, death is a family member, is a sister or something or brother, whatever it is. Death is a cousin of life. Yeah, it's a sister or something. Cause it's connected. Cause it's one to the other. Yet you never die, right? Many people tell you never really die. You know, your spiritual vibrations, everything, you move on from the physical flesh. Some people really, that's what their culture believes in or what they practice. But you can't knock nobody for what they think, because it could be true. How do you know? You never been there on that level. So it's all to learn and grow from. All of us got to learn, understand through time what that is. And then when the time comes for us to move on, it's just like a caterpillar turns to a butterfly, you know? A caterpillar crawl around, it's on a leaf, they turn to a butterfly and they fly with wings. It's a graduation, it's a transition. And then there's another transition from that butterfly turning into, to where it leaves its shell behind and it's gone. Into another form. So I think, you know, that's something I observe. I think we change and transition into forms of energy. This is a form of energy we're in right now. While we're controlled by spiritual inside more than anything else, we're spiritual. And after this form, there's another form. Yeah. So I'm not scared, or I don't walk around with fear of death or fear of what's gonna happen tomorrow. Because life has so much to it that we learn here in the physical, and it's much more to learn after. Who knows? You probably keep going after. And tell you the truth, I had so much deja vu throughout my life. I felt like there was a time where I'm just having pure day. Everything I seen, I did already. Like I seen that already. You ever had that moment? I had a lot of deja vu when I was a kid. I kept having deja vu back to back to back. Just deja vu, deja vu. Everything I seen. I seen a bird fly in a tree. And I was like, yo, I seen that exact moment like that where a bird flew in the tree the exact way. You know, just, it felt like I was here already. As a child, I felt like this is a revisit for me when I was here. And I'm being honest, this is before anybody even taught me about this stuff. I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I kept seeing stuff that I've seen already. I was like, yo, I seen this already. Nobody taught me about reincarnation. Nobody taught me about anything about these different topics of, you know, they get us caught up in following trends and fighting, for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, like I said, reincarnation is not something people taught me about. I learned that when I was about 14 or 15. That's when I started really learning about reincarnation. I think Tupac was the rapper. Actually, at a younger age, I heard Tupac talking about reincarnate, and that's when I started looking into it more, reincarnation, and learning the word in school. And so when I was a kid, nobody taught me about reincarnation, but I still had it on my mind. Like deja vus of me being in a place already, seeing this already. And those are things that point to us and our energy actually being here before this body. Like we was here in another body, yo. That's some spiritual shit. That's some deep stuff. For real. And I'm not gonna deny it. I would more ask people about it, see if they could teach me about it. Because I really seen that. I felt that over and over. Solo, for real. You had that deja vu, fam? I'm telling you, man. Let me turn my lights on. I had that, it's real. I'm not joking, man. Like I had that shit, so it happened to me so much during like when I was like 5 or 6, 7 years old. It happened all throughout my youth. I kept having deja vu moments. Yeah, I'm sweating. It's like, damn, this fan ain't doing enough for me. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm telling you, deja vu all throughout my 4, 5, 6 years old. I was seeing stuff I know I seen it already. Where did I see it from? Not in this life. I felt like I seen it in a whole way back. And then I came and seen it here again in another body. So I started thinking, damn, maybe this deja vu stuff is just showing me that my spirit is older than my body. See, because then I came to learn from people. So it's like people trying to teach you something and you ever feel like people telling you things, but everything they're telling you, you know it already? You ever got through that? Like everything somebody is explaining to you, you know about it already. Bury under 12 inches of snow. Damn, that's crazy. 12 inches of snow right now in New York. Damn, fam. That's crazy, yo. I'm sorry to hear that, yo. Sorry to hear that. That's crazy. New York, is that snowed out right now? I've been hearing that though. Like I've been hearing messages that New York is under some cold, crazy ass weather right now. But I hope you alright. Take care of yourself. Be careful, yo. Whatever you do, just get yourself ready. Stay alive out this motherfucker. Whatever you do, solo. Hold up. Let me see. Live chat. Okay. Yeah, man, Charlie, big up. Charlie, you ain't going through that, are you? Yo, it's crazy, man. Crazy right now. Let me log into this. Man. But yeah, it's all about being true to yourself right now. Pray for all my people in New York under that snow, man. I hope you don't get trapped in that snow out there, you know? It's real. Snow on the bluff. It's real. Y'all take care out there. Is it me I say? Yeah, man, in real life. Well, like I said, that deja vu thing, man, it's like it made me start analyzing reincarnation more. And I think our energy keeps going, Rainier, Charlie. I think our energy keeps going. I think we keep on moving. We don't just stop here in this body and it doesn't just end when you leave or pass away. I think you keep moving. Like, I really think so. And somebody broke it down, one of my family members broke it down to me that we actually move in a more mystical way than imagined. Like he said, actually he gave me a book. He said that will enlighten me upon it, and this is the book he gave me. I don't want to put it out there too much. I'm not going to say much about it either. I ain't read it yet, and I got to observe it first before I put the info out. You know me, I don't like to, overdo myself but this book is from another place, and we spoke about the higher beings. Tia would love this conversation. Mahogany would love this because she always talking about that deep. She talking about some deep stuff. But he was talking about how basically we actually ascend from Earth and go beyond to other places, and we come back in this dimension to learn certain things again if we didn't learn it before. He says whenever we learn what we need to learn, this is how he broke it down to me. He said whenever we learn what we need to learn and grasp and owned it and actually empowered ourselves, pretty much we found the light, enlightenment. He said once you find enlightenment, you don't come back here. That's what he said. That's crazy. But that's some deep reasoning. It's not like I'm going to sit down and tell that man that's foolishness. You can't tell nobody that. You don't know. Yeah, you can get used to the heat, huh? I feel you. I feel you. You can take some of this heat. I know what you mean, man. But yeah, basically that man was my cousin. Call him uncle or cousin. I don't even remember. But he was telling me, man, like, once you find enlightenment, you don't come back to this earth. You leave and you don't come back here. So he says if you need to learn certain things again, that's when you reincarnate and you come back. And that's why you can have so much deja vu and see things that you felt like you've seen already. Because you've been here already, traveling those same roads, going on different trips, seeing many paths, and you come back onto those paths again and those pathways to do it right or learn or gain enlightenment. Because you passed in the last life before you were enlightened. Now, I'm not one of them preachers that be on YouTube like, yeah, like they know it all, giving you all this religious shit and telling you all type of stories that they read out of a book and acting like that's a fact. And I'm not one of them people. I don't do that. I find that wisdom is too large and unlimited to sit and pretend like you know everything, for sure. Unless you've been there and you know what you know is separate from what you believe. Everything that somebody says they believe is because they do not know. Why would the word believe exist if it wasn't a separate thing from know? And that's the thing with people in the English language. They still deciphering between things that they haven't dug in the meaning. Belief doesn't mean know. Belief means somebody told you that rock was rolling down the hill. You didn't see it, so you said, oh really? I believe you. But you don't know that. Now, the person that told you, they know if it's true because they seen it rolling or they didn't. Maybe they lied. And that's the whole thing about belief and knowing. Two different things. So when people say they believe in Christ, they're still freaking telling you that they don't know for sure if Jesus Christ is a real thing. That's what they're saying. But they've taught them to say that shit in church, in the narrative form that they gave them to read. They taught them to believe instead of knowing God. You believe in an entity. They believe in a this. They believe in the word. But what about the Almighty true Creator? Do you know the Creator that lives in you? God that lives in you. Do you know that the God that lives in every living thing around you is what empowers you and give everything opportunity? Do you know that the same creator force that lives in everything can pretty much change the dynamics of what we're living in and just make everything go the other way? Like we've seen it already. Like when a hurricane comes and you feel like everything is cool and a hurricane hit and your roof is gone and you're in a flood and all the shit you own and you think you cherish is in the fucking water, soaking and flowing down a fucking stream as everything is washed away and shit. That's the power of the universe that we live in, the Almighty Creator, everything that's created around us, to show us that we don't have full control over this physical realm. We don't. If you have control over the physical realm, can you stop the rain? Can you stop the rain from falling? I can't waste another day. Baby, can you stop? Can you stop the rain? I'm playing, but look. Can you, motherfucker? I got a funny way of reasoning, you know. Can you stop the rain? Can you? None of these motherfuckers out here. All of these so-called gods. Let me see what Solo said. I have such a phobia about large ships. I will not be near them or cannot look at them. Never. Large ships. Can't look at them. Never been on. I don't think I died in one past life, which is why I'm so afraid of them. I feel you. That's like that deja vu shit. Yep. But basically what I'm saying here is that people fail to acknowledge sometimes that this earth, this universe, the creator, the God that's in you and me, everything around us is more powerful than we want to imagine or we want to speak about. Like people want to act like they got power more than everything else, when the truth is, bro, Compare yourself to a fucking tree. A lot of trees live longer than people, yo. Get the fuck out of here, man. Be humble, yo. Come back down. Let's us all love each other. Let us love each other, take care of each other, and have that good vibration with each other. And just know that that's all we really have, fam. And that we don't have nothing else. Just look on the trees. That's it. If you try to go beyond that shit, you're always gonna fall and always trying to figure out why that shit didn't make you happy. Because you're trying to go beyond nature for everything that these people are feeding you, like these fake ass politicians, fake ass white supremacists, fucking global, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, Illuminati, all of the freaking fake ass people that's selling this bullshit world. And they don't all die. Some of those live right through the winter. But basically, you know, I'm saying that if people don't hew a tree down, most of those trees live for so long, you know. Think about it. If you plant a tree right now and you don't cut it down, how long will it live? And this is Jamaica. I'm speaking, I don't know about people in the cold lands. I would go, I know some trees die because of cold, but when you got them big, strong oak trees, no cold on. Next summer you see it in the forest. So when I compare humans to trees, I'm trying to say that we are natural people. We bigger than what we truly are. Because when you can't stop the rain from falling, you can't stop the sun from shining. You can't stop that moon in the sky every night as the stars out there. Man act like he could go up in the sky and pull the stars out that bitch. Right? So this is what I'm speaking of. It's like man has pretty much made himself look foolish, trying to be all powerful. When it's only God in the man that give him power. The God in you. God give you the advantage, the blessing of life that you have from the creator universe. That's it. Yeah, man. Hundreds of years. Some trees live for 100. Exactly. So if man start to look back at his nature, he will live for hundreds of years too. But he wants to live like a robot. You can't live for hundreds of years. A man isn't made to function like a robot. He's meant to function like man. Your mind has to be focused. You have to have good natural food. You know what I mean? You have to have natural food, fruits. So I say like this banana right here. You have to have good natural food to eat, sustain your body. You have to have the potassium, the iron, magnesium, vitamin A, B, C, D, E to Z. How do you get these vitamins? It's not through eating flesh and carcasses and white rice. You get these vitamins through herbs, fruits, vegetables, and the natural food that's in the earth. 114 years old, that's amazing. That's what's up, Solo. She's the oldest woman in the US. I bet you she ate some good food during her life and drank a lot of water. Bet you that much. Bet you she drank a lot of water. And she didn't probably drink a lot of alcohol either. Who knows? My grandfather died at 92. He used to smoke and drink and shit. Real talk, so everybody's body different. I heard something there where they said a steak or a burger is like 6 cigarettes or something like that. I don't know, you can look it up on Google. They say like a burger or a steak is like, one of them shits is like a pack of cigarettes, yo. That means they trying to tell you that shit dangerous as fuck, but people just really don't know how dangerous that steak is. They think it's okay because that slab of meat, you know, that slab of meat and you eat it till your belly full, but they don't know the after effects of that shit. How it breaks down inside of you, what it does inside of your stomach. So all these little things we gotta pay attention to realize what we really need is self-checking, checking each other, or checking yourself to say, what am I putting inside of myself? How am I eating? Maybe it's affecting my brain and the way I think. You know, maybe the way you eat affects the brain. You never know. So for us to have the right thinking and feel good about what we're doing and probably operate in the right ways, we probably got to change our living. I don't even call it a diet. Your grandma's uncle just made 100, that's what's up. Yeah, so we got to change from a diet to a live it. Because people been talking about diet, diet this. They got a diet for this. They changing their diet. Think about that word, diet. What's that? D-I-E-T. That's diet. It's a die in front of the T. Is that what we're doing? We dying, T. No, we need to live it. So you need to eat a living diet. You need to eat a. That word diet is a lot of people using it. Think about all the years you see talking about diet, diet, this, diet, that, diet. All these years they've been dieting, diet, diet, diet. Everybody diet, diet. You die yet? Did you die yet? If you still living, you need to live it. Because a lot of people died from their diet, yo. Because that's what it's meant to do, is kill. That's why it's called a diet. So we need a living, balanced meal. We need to eat living food, which is living, meaning it has a life after you cut it. Fruits, vegetables, they live on. They don't have that type of death going on with them. Like this right here. It's pure energy. This is pure energy. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't have that. You don't have to kill a banana. You pick it off a tree. It's the same way as it came off the tree, right? Boom, you pick it. It's right. It didn't cry. It didn't It didn't scream out when you grabbed it off the tree. But it's living in a different form. Its form is transformation. Excuse me for that. It's a transformation that's made right there through the banana energy of the banana. 1 second. Let me go ahead and send this message. Alright, so basically the energy is transferring already into what it is. It's a seed growing to a fruit, right? It's full of potassium and all type of iron and different stuff for your body, right? When you eat it, it doesn't break down and rotten inside of you. It goes through you. It has some form of cleansing. It's moving with the nutrients you need. It's doing something for your brain. It's doing something for your thinking too. And we have to start teaching our children that. People around us. What you eat affects your brain. Let me have this live conversation with Nikki here. My partner right here. Hold on. Hey, Nikia.
What's up?
Not much. I'm on live on YouTube right now. That's why I cut off like that.
Oh.
Yeah. I was over here going in about good foods and just different things. My subscribers, I know they miss me. I gotta keep it true with them. I'm talking about show too. My interview the 1st of January. Yeah, I'm also talking about that. Letters from the Pen, people. www.lettersfromthepen.com. Don't forget to tune in. A bunch of upcoming interviews with major artists. It's gonna keep growing and getting bigger. So everybody, please look at my link. I already dropped the website link in my description, so you can check out the show. Like every Monday, Friday, there's an interview on this. Definitely, so everybody could look out for it. Letters from the Pen with Nikia Star, and I'm gonna be back on there the 1st of January. So it's a big deal. Part 2 for me. It's a New Year's Day jam. It's gonna be a party. Star and Nikia New Year's party. So we definitely want y'all to tune into lettersfromthepen.com. See you? Stay tuned. So Nikia, what's up?
Nothing. What's going on?
Not much. Over here grinding, doing more flyers, designing, marketing, everything at one time.
All right, cool. You want to call me when you're done?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Did you wanted those 2 first, right? With the ladies, with your New Year's party joint, right? And the one with for the artist thing that you're talking about. And then James, right? Okay, I got you. All right, so we're gonna move in that order. So I'm trying to get the 2 out to you first, and then I'll get the James to you by tomorrow, hopefully evening, something like that.
Okay.
So everything is in the process right now. You good?
All right.
Yeah, man. So
I'm good.
I hit you up after I get off live.
Okay.
All right, big up. Bless up. Yeah, that was Nikia, people. Big up. You see me? I said that's Queen. You can look her up right now on Spotify. You can check her music out. She got an album out called All Eyes on Me. Boomerang, my #1 song on there. I Hate Love. Um, bunch of tracks. She got a bunch of hot tracks that's blowing up, getting a lot of listens and feedback from radio stations. To yeah, she doing great. She doing it big. Proud of her. Glad to be working with her and connected to her. They connected to a lot of big people too. A lot of big people gonna be on this interview. Letters from the Pen. Not just me. We're gonna have people like Althea Hart, people like Raheem Devon. You know, you can look up Raheem Devon, big artist, huge artist. It's gonna be on lettersfromthepen.com sometime in January. Love Music from California. It's gonna be on Letters from the Pen interview. It's a whole lot going on with that, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. And I hope y'all check it out and definitely click on the link and check out the Letters from the Pen. You could subscribe to their website or hit some type of link that makes you know when something is happening. I'm on YouTube telling you about it. Please subscribe to me and look forward to a whole bunch of new music. I'm just so busy creating it that I can't talk. So that's why I have been going live. I've been making stuff because I had planned to drop more new songs already, but I got so much work and people that's working with me. I had to just start forming circles and build it, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to build an empire too. You know, I got people I want to help and hire too. I don't see myself just working by myself forever. I want to be in a position to put other people on. You know what I mean? Because I'm a teacher too. You know, I like showing people how to do things. Because it's not hard. It's just knowledge. So yeah, man, it's all about growth. So do look for me the 1st of January 1st on lettersfromthepen.com. My second interview. That's part 2. And we're going to be talking with Nikia and Star for about an hour, probably less because it's a New Year day and everybody want to celebrate New Year. So I'm not sure how long that show going to be, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably go to, 45 minutes to an hour. If we party, we might take long. I don't know, but look for me that day. I look for a lot of great interviews on Letters from the Pen, like I'm saying. Big artists going to keep growing. Artists could reach out to me if you're doing something big. If you know anybody great that's doing big things in the community and they're business people, you could reach out, see if we could book. They could book for an interview, hit you up. I'll connect you to Nikia and Star so y'all could, get a request in. But it's a lot going on business-wise. So Obama said you don't close the door on your people. You reach back and bring some of them through with you. That's right. That's right. Whether Obama is a good man or not, that was a good word. And I agree with that. And I'm all about bringing my people up. Everybody I have around me is people I build with all the time. So, sometimes people jump ship on you because they feel like maybe you're not doing the things they want you to do, but they might not even know how busy you are, especially me. They don't know where I'm coming from in this business. Like, I've always been independent. I've always helped a lot of people out. So if you see me helping people, it's a natural thing. It's not because, they my best friend or, it's just love. Somebody has to be the person that loves everybody. I can't be the person that loves you and I don't love them. I can't be that person. I've never been that person. I'll never be that person. I'm going to be the person that loves you and them, even when y'all hating on each other. Because guess what? Even when a person hating on me and doing to me, this loving me tells me that I can't hate them to make it right. I can't. And maybe that's the reason why I keep getting these blessings in life too, because I feel like I'm extremely blessed in certain areas of my life, and I believe it's because of the heart and the way I operate with people. I really believe we should treat people loving and regardless of who they are. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really ain't want nobody to know about that, but I got you on that. So yeah, definitely it's a lot going on right now. We have to just keep it trill with the whole movement, but when you're talking about people and dealing with people, we have to remember we're dealing with their ego sometimes, and how they feel about things and the materialistic side of the person. There's so much more to, us, like I was speaking earlier, than just the material side of us. There's our spirituality, the stuff that we move on from, that we grow from, like even your physical body. You're eventually going to let it go one day. So you have to remember to be humble and just be plain sometime with people. I can't be building my life on fucking storylines and Hollywood fucking fakeness and acting like I'm better than people and you ain't shit. You know, like my foundation is not that. I never built that type of shit for myself. I come from grassroots, loving poor people. I hang with poor people. I was poor people. I'm not saying I'm poor. I learned not to call myself poor because I'm learning to speak into existence what my life is about. Right. So I stopped saying poor. I stopped calling myself poor because I never wanted to be a poor person in life. I don't want to be poor physically, mentally, spiritually, in any type of way. I want to be rich and wealthy in every way, which is what's wrong with it. Nothing wrong with being that way. So we all need to have some type of wise and knowledgeable. We need to know how to understand life on that level where we know that wealth is not just a physical money thing, it's a mental thing too. Where we grow and learn how to treat people and deal with people. Sometimes things don't go the way you want, but that's just life, you know what I mean? Because you're kind of, sometimes you're just being you know what I mean? And it reflects different on other people. Everybody is not thinking the same way. We're all different, so we have to learn to accept each other's differences. And that's where I'm at with the whole world. I'm ready to accept everybody for who they are. I'm not trying to change nobody from who they are. As long as you can fucking cope and deal with me living my life and not trying to fuck with me. I could be comfortable and acceptable to whatever the fuck you want to do. As long as it doesn't affect me in a way that like if you know I don't play these games, you're not going to come play those games with me. You might can play with your boy and your girl because they like those games. But those games, I don't play. So, you know, I don't want to play those games. That's how I live. Like hypocrisy. You know, if somebody's a hypocrite over there, I don't invite it to my life. Like, I don't want to be chilling with the hypocrite. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a hypocrite too. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I just want to be me, be free to be me, be myself, live myself, love myself, you know. So you already know, that's where I'm at with life, and that's why I want to reason about all these things. Anything people want to talk about, you could come to me with your topics, tell me what you're interested in, and we could talk about that shit and break it down, because knowledge is a thing that helps people grow and get everything they want out of life, not just money. Knowledge helps you get your self-esteem out the gutter, your spirituality higher, your meditation right. So it's all about getting to know things that you deny sometimes. Those little things change your life and make you feel better about yourself, make you more humble, keeps you more grounded instead of living in this fantasy world and worrying about death and materialistic shit all the time. You live in happiness with what you got. So you can be fucking happy for once instead of always feeling like you gotta chase happiness all the time. Like it's something fleeting, it's fleeting, it's like a fleeting illusion. You can't catch happiness because you're not settling down and realize you already got it. Life is happiness. Life is happiness. Having a life is happiness. When you were born, a baby, remember you born naked. A baby, born naked, no clothes on. Crying, right? Or laughing. Who to tell some of them babies ain't came out laughing and shit, happy for life? Who tell you they crying? You know, so when we study that part of yourself and then you look and say, okay, what am I holding on to? So far-fetched and fleeting from that moment of being born into life. What have you grasped now and held on to yourself to forget that that's where you came from? A simple girl or boy. The materialistic world latches on to us. All of a sudden we got all this shit we carrying with us. Your girl purse big as hell. She got about 10 things in there about this big. And her makeup kit. Putting on makeup everywhere she go because she's leaving her natural self because she feels she needs all these extra things to make her fit into what society say is that's what it is. And that's all part of fitting in. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what's going on around us. Everybody's trying to fit into the new world order, the new fashion industry, or everything's set into the Hollywood frame, and It's got to be pretty, HD, and you know, that's what's going on. Everybody's into the sight. And that's where we lose track of ourselves, into sight, trying to see too much and be more than what we are, chasing what we already have. There's already happiness here. We already have happiness. All we need to do is accept it, that we're happy. Be acceptable in the sight of the Most High. Be acceptable that your children are loved. You love them, they love you. Be acceptable that your man or woman or whoever you're with loves you, and that you got a little family that cares for you. Maybe your family, father, mother, they don't care that much, but you got a girlfriend, you got a brother, you got somebody that cares, a cousin, a good friend, somebody that cares. That's your happiness. To know you love yourself and you can see the God in yourself. You can see the Most High, universal effects and everything around you in your life form, and feel it. That's that happiness you should dig in for, find it, and smile at that shit and say, yes, Lord, I have something to be happy about. Real talk. You have something to be happy about. I need to pull out these goddamn hair, yo, and get this shit. This shit that's starting to feel like a big ass bulk on my damn hair. Look at this shit. It's heavy. But yeah, man, like I said, we need to start digging in ourselves to find that nature, that natural love, empathy, and happiness that's already there. Instead of fucking chasing the fleeting material side of it that's making you feel like you ain't got nothing. You think you ain't got it. Feel like you ain't got it. It's a lie. You got it already. That's all I'm saying, fam. I'm glad I could get my message through. Big up all my subscribers. Big up everybody that tapped in. Check me out. Remember, to stay subscribed, like and share these videos, because I'm really just speaking conscious truth. I'm not here to go beyond being nobody's teacher. I'm just here to reason on reality, life that we have here. That's what we're doing. Just reasoning on life. But yeah. All we have is the reality, yo. Everybody could run around talking about everybody else, but whatever the fuck, you know, people. In reality, all of that shit is bullshit. The musicians that putting out garbage music, no matter how much money they make, you know, once you lose your morality, it's a shame, because you see that people have money and they get torn down to nothing. Look how they did Michael Jackson. He had the most money out of every musician you could ever think of. Michael Jackson. You can't count Michael Jackson money. But Michael Jackson still got torn down to his very death. And that's what I'm talking about. You have to be careful if you think you want to put your trust in vanity. If you put your trust in material shit and you think it could save you from destruction and from people tearing you apart, you got mistaken. You're better off being a warrior and picking up a sword if you think that money could stop you from people tearing you the fuck down. Because they did Bill Cosby. R. Kelly money couldn't protect him from them people fucking turning him in for being a damn child rapist. Huh? Even them what their name? Weinstein. Even them Weinstein boys couldn't stop the daggone drama when it came for them. And they, as much they Jewish or white or whatever they are, they couldn't stop the drama when it came. They had to run up out of Hollywood. They shit, how much shut down? They got shut the fuck down back to back to back. They got shot down because people is like, yo, we not, you know, and it's not about color. This is just the reality. People are like, fuck the bullshit. And that's what 2020 revealed a lot of things. So, you know, just keep it 100 with everybody, man. You know, I ain't trying to play the game of tell a story here and there. Just being real of what happening. I speak on what I know, like I said, more than I choose to speak about all the other bullshit. So, you know, y'all look out for me on Letters from the Pen. You already know the first of the year is going to be big. Only a secret. There was a secret said earlier. Whoever caught it, caught it. Whoever caught it, caught it. Whoever don't catch it, you won't catch it. It's not that big. It's not that much people here, so it's cool. Whoever got certain information, I said earlier, you got certain secrets about what's coming. Nobody really knows. But whoever was here, they caught that. So it's a good thing to be on the live, sometimes you get certain things that other people will never get until the time come. Damn, people see me keep wiping, I'm sweating, believe it or not. I need to turn that fan on me some more. But yeah, man, enough respect to everybody out there. I'm going to definitely check in at another time, and I'm going to take my shower, get ready to do some more work tonight. Your Facebook too, so I get the notifications. Yeah, man, thank you very much, Solo. Big up yourself, much respect. You see me, I say, fam? Enough love and respect. Yeah, I'm doing a little program over there too, trying to build my network for helping my fans and supporters all across the world get like free gear, hoodies, t-shirts. So please follow me on Facebook, like the page, G-Terra. If you want to find me, it's at G7Terra. Like the page and do follow me on Facebook. Check out all the posts. When I go live, get on the live and hit some stars, and you could qualify for free merchandise, free hoodies, t-shirts. Definitely other stuff I'm going to be putting out, like belts, hats, you know what I mean, all type of different gear. I got my eyes set on a lot of stuff. It's going to be surprising to see what I do create, but I got much of it made already. I'll drop the link in the description later. Teespring, I got a little connection, and I got a nice little online store set up with all gear, t-shirts, hoodies, TG for life, no schooling hoodies, clockwork tree hoodies. Yeah, I'm promoting my stuff. I got gear too. I just haven't been bold about it because I'm still building and designing, and I'm still into foundation of my business. I'm still into setting up the foundations of it. As I'm independent, it takes years to really build the proper business in music when you don't have the machine, the industry machine. So it's real, you know what I mean? So respect to everybody out there with support. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for being there any time you give me. It's nothing but respect and love. See? Salute to each and every one out there. Rainier, Charlie, Solo, you know what I mean? Everybody will pass through. You know what I mean? Big up yourself and enough respect. Tia, big up yourself, you know what I mean? All of my family them on Facebook, all of my Ghana links them, my Jamaica link them. Everybody, you know, say nothing but respect and love. As I'm a youth that don't deal with dishonor and dishonesty. I deal with love and respect for all of my people. I love because I love each and every one of them. Even when you have people who hate you, I still love you. I'm not going to hate you because other people hate you. I'm not going to treat you different because other people treat you different. I'm going to treat you just like you're supposed to be treated. Just like I want myself treated, I deal with everybody that way. So love and respect to each and every individual out there. Blessings upon you and your family. Hope you have a wonderful holiday days every day. Hope you have a wonderful time every single minute, every day, every hour. And take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Take care of each other. Be there for each other. Full joy the life you have. Full joy that life. Don't enjoy it. Full joy. Don't end the joy. Full the joy. See? And take care of each other. Because nobody ain't going to take care of you. It's just like when you get old. Think about it. You was a baby again. Remember, this is based on my conversation. You born a baby naked. Naked baby. Alright? Big up on yourself. Salute.